Hey everybody, welcome to another super special edition of D.A.M.N. By the way, if you are new here, we are not cussing on the internet. D.A.M.N. stands for Denny's Auto Media Network, so this is still family friendly despite it's called D.A.M.N. So anyway, I am your host, my name is Mitch, and I have one of my great friends here, Marinda. She is the owner of Salt City Renovations. Marinda, tell me about Salt City Renovations. How long have you been doing it? What is your favorite part about doing it?
Don't make me tell you how long I've been in construction because you're going to make me date myself.
Okay,
But that being said, I started in custom cabinetry and worked my way up to being the full general contractor because my clients were bumping up against people telling them, oh, it can't be done. That's why I became the general contractor.
Awesome.
So what do I love about it?
Yeah.
I like that I get to start with a client who has like an idea. They're like, I want this. And then I get to like finesse it and make it happen. And so at the end, they're like, oh, that's exactly what I was picturing.
I love that. I love that. Do you specialize in anything like full-blown remodels, kitchens, bathrooms? Like what is your bread and butter and what does your whole scope include?
The thing I love to do the most is a whole home remodel because it makes the whole space cohesive. But we have people who will hire us like for a kitchen or bathroom because of the cabinetry work that we do and the detail that goes into every job.
Awesome. So you're a female GC. That's kind of a rare thing.
Yep.
How did you get through that? Were there any hoops you had to jump through, any red tape? Is there any politics you had to get through to get to that point?
You mean aside from, I swear, bumping into every butthead? Because I could say that on camera.
You can, absolutely.
Every butthead there is in construction. That was like school of life right there.
Sure.
No, actually, I found when I went for it, I was like, this is male dominated, but it needs a woman's touch. I'm the female led, but I'm male supported. I can't do what I do without the amazing men that I work with. But I do bring something extra to the table. And it was a little bit interesting. The first like couple years doing this, it was like, oh, you're the designer. And I'm like, that's cute, yes. But I'm also the contractor and I do know how to do everything that needs to happen in your house. So I would say the biggest hurdle was not actually from the men who are in the trades. They've been really, really supported. It's just been, I'd say homeowners who are just like not prepared. They're like, oh my gosh, like you are the contractor. But honestly, like I thought it would be harder. But it hasn't been that bad. A lot of people have been really like, hey, that's cool.
That is way cool. I love that. Yeah, because I was expecting you to have like this big dramatic story, to be honest with you.
I told you my big dramatic story was bumping into every butthead, getting to the point where I am now.
You pulled back on the drama a little bit, but it sounds like that was quite the road you had to go through. So hats off to you.
Yeah, it was. I learned how to not be a contractor in my mentoring to become a contractor. And that's why it was like my big goal in this was everybody has a horror story about a contractor.
Sure.
Either they did a bad job, they took their money to run away. And I'm like, I want to change that narrative. I want people to be like, I had a great experience. Like my contractor was so great to work with. And I learned all the ways to be that by watching all the ways that you don't do it. So I was really grateful for that because I was like, that's not how I want to do it. That's not how I want to do it. That's not how I want to do it. And over the years, we've perfected to where my expectations and my expectations of my team on a job is like up here. Not only are we going to deliver a really good result, our homeowners are going to feel safe with you in the house. And I tell people, if they don't pass the vibe test with me, they won't ever make it into your house because we work a lot with like moms who are home by themselves all day or single moms. And they're like, I need to feel safe with the people you're going to leave in my house. I'm like, 100%.
Yes.
100%.
I really appreciate that take on that too, because like my wife is at home alone Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And so if we had a contractor come in, I'm an hour and 15 minutes away from my home. And so luckily I have good neighbors, but you know, that worry is still in the back of my mind. And I know that if I was working with you, I would never have to worry about that because they passed the Marinda test already. How far do you service homes? Like, is it a geographical area? Is it wherever you'll go?
I mean, the majority of our work is from like Ogden to Draper.
Okay.
We have gone outside of that for the right job. And by that, I just mean, at the end of the day, when you're hiring a contractor, sure, it's about the money, but it's about a personality. We have to like each other because I'm going to be in your home for anywhere from like 4 to 6 weeks to 6 to 8 months, depending on the scope of the remodel. So we have gone outside of that just when we met somebody and just like that energy's there and we're like, yeah, we want to be part of this project. They're like, yeah, we want you to take on the project. So we will break our boundaries when it's just a good connection.
I love that. That's great. That's great because we know there's a lot of people in this area and there's a lot of older homes that need some updating. And you're the woman for the job.
Well, thank you.
I love that. That is so cool. How can people get a hold of you, Marinda, if they have any questions about remodels?
pick your poison. Social media, we have Instagram,
Instagram,
Facebook, website.
website.
But you can call or text. That's the fastest way to get a hold of us, which is 801-396-5301. That's the fastest way to get a hold of us.
Okay, that's great. So, at the end of every interview, we do a lightning round question.
Awesome.
This is just something to celebrate that we're done, we're having fun, and we still like each other at the end of the interview. Who would be on your Mount Rushmore? They do not have to be presidents. They can be whoever you want to be on your Mount Rushmore.
Well, my husband and my 2 kids.
Okay.
That's like easy. And then either my mom, because I love my mom, or so I don't go to Stevis.
Okay, I like that. That's the most unique answer I've ever gotten out of that question. So thank you for that. That was awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks.
You are the best.